There guys, day 2 on the bridge. Not sunny, but super ass muggy. We got our 6 5/4 boards 12 feet long. I'm gonna cut them 4 foot each, so we should get 4 each. So should give me about 16. I shouldn't need 16, but you never know. So here we are now. It's basically level. I guess it's an optical illusion. It looks like it's slanted, but the ground is slanted. So put a level on it. We're in bubble. So good. Right now I'm gonna take the 5/4 boards and put them all the way till we get to the dirt on the other side, right where I'm gonna fill the rocks. Then I'm gonna dig the post holes, run to the gas station, give me 2 bags of concrete. The concrete should be fine. I'm not gonna do a lot of bouncing on it. So that is the plan. So let me dice up the boards and we'll lay some on. We'll probably stick it out about a 1/2 inch on this side. 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, something like that. Spacing, sometimes if they're real wet, I don't space it because they shrink down pretty good. And sometimes you can use a nail or whatever. If the gaps are a little bit big, it doesn't matter because the water will fall through. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm thinking about getting like a 2x10 and making like a peak in the front. You know, come straight up and then straight down. Cut the ends on both sides and make it look like a little, I don't know, covered bridge. I think if we wanted, we could put a metal roof on it sometime. I don't know. But let's get the boards cut up and we'll get back to it. Got a question here. Should we cut the first one long and have it come out and I don't know, because that'd make it kind of a weak spot. I thought about just kind of rounding it, coming out over. First one will be longer on each side, but yeah, I don't know if I like that. So that's not bad. I put about, that's about 1 inch. We'll measure it and figure it out. And then we can throw some more of this rock in here to kind of level the slope. But yep, there you go, 4-footer. And now I just gotta do the rest. Contemplating on just shooting it down with a nail gun, but I got, what the heck them things called, the spiral freaking nails. It's not supposed to back out, but I don't know. Maybe we'll line it up, shoot one nail in each one. Normally I like to put 2 screws, 2, and then, so that's probably what I'll do. I'll just use screws. It's heck, and then one goes bad, you just unscrew it, pop it off. Nail, you're sitting there trying to get a cat's claw, beat it out. So there we go, we use screws. So I'll be back when I get them all cut and we'll lay them down. All right guys, we cut them in 4-foot sections. So if I leave a little gap there, you can see it opens up pretty good right there and goes back. I mean, we could hook a ratchet strap, pull it in, put the screws, make it equal, but this is a footbridge. So I'll make it look the best I can. All my boards, boards have a cup to them. I put the cup down because otherwise it's just going to get worse this way. So hopefully it flattens out. So now we're just going to put them on over to the other side. I'm gonna leave a little bit where I can dump my gravel and whatnot. That side only has to come up about 3/16, so not terrible, and not really a problem. Again, we got our fan again. The weather is a little better. It's just, it's like 100% humidity. Which it is possible it can rain today, so I guess that's a thing too. Make sure we're even. Like I said, you can use a screw as a gap, your pencil, anything you want. I'm just gonna eyeball it a little bit. Just sinking them down just a hair below the wood. Just so there's no snag. You could have a countersink if you want. But I'm not gonna be that fancy. Now they got a commando something, the same screws, it has a jig where it'll screw it in the sides, but where you don't have any screws at the top, but then you're not getting as much bite, and it could split, so I don't know. That's always fun too when they put their damn sticker on it. So as you can see, I'm just gonna go along, boom, boom, boom. Just make my gaps fairly equal spaced. The wood's gonna be a little. So just imagine if you had a 12-foot piece, how much pain you're gonna have to work with. You'll be ratchet strapping and bending back and forth and stuff. So, like I said, I'm gonna work my way over there, and I'm gonna come back and see what our plan is. See what time it is, how hot it is, and if you don't like my talking on my videos, I mean, sorry, you don't have to watch it. So, but thanks for the comment. Any comment is a good comment to YouTube. So, catch you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we have bridged to the other side. Let's stop here because we need to gravel fill it in and dig our 2 posts. So that's my job next. Start digging. Then I'll run to the gas station. We'll concrete it, screw it in, and then continue on. All right, I'll be back. Lots more digging. All right, guys, welcome back to day 3. And the annoying goats over there. As soon as they see a bag or something, they go crazy. But I got rained out yesterday, so I got up today. We dug the last hole. Went and got the concrete, put the concrete around the last 2 posts. The rest of the deck board's down. And I ended up having to run and get the table saw to cut the last little board because I didn't take time to figure up that much at the end. So if you want to do it, I guess it depends on your spacing too. But that's all right. I have a little board at the end. Eventually we're going to stain it. Down in the comments, let me know if you should stain it. And also, should we put a roof on it? I was thinking about making a covered bridge. You know, it's a little archway, metal roof. I think it'd be kind of cool, but let me know down in the comments what you think, or what you would do. Because my initial plan is to get 2 of these and run them right between as handrails. And then later on, I'll get the cattle panel and just hoop it over. So, let me know what you would do. And we're gonna get this handrails put on. And spider webs this time of year. Yeah. Will this thing take a 12-0? Yep, sweet. All right. I actually never used the table saw. It took me a second to figure out the tabletop part. Table saws kind of sketch me out in general when you lose a finger to one. So we're just gonna measure in between. And then I got some of these big old legs. I was gonna run boop, right through it. And then maybe another little screw somewhere to keep it from turning. Not too bad. I am definitely happy with it. You get out what you put into it. If you want, you can just throw some boards down and walk across. And if you wanna, oh wait, let's mark. I'm gonna put it up 36 inches from the deck. That seems like a decent amount. It's kind of waist level. That'll be the top. That'll be the top of the. All right. Let's see if we can get it close as possible. I am no chainsaw man. I think about 80.5. I'll probably lop off the bigger end, honestly. I don't know if I want, because they taper pretty decent. And I don't need that big ass taper end on it. It feels pretty sturdy, a lot different than a pallet. Now I forgot what I said, 80.5, I think. These are 8 feet long, well, just over 8 feet, 8 foot, and this one's 3 inch, 8 foot 3 inch. 80.5. Hopefully I can kind of see that. Alright. I've used this once or twice. This thing kind of rips pretty good. I don't want to... I'm not the best cut, so... I usually cut telephone poles up in the back. We're going to use this fence post. It's not a bad cut. It's not perfect, but... What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my legs. I'm going to run them in just tiny bit. Sometimes that'll help if it's a little short. You run it out a little bit where you can stick the post onto it. Still haven't found my other bit yet either. All right, 36, which I'm gonna go the top of 36 and come down to some. I guess you could pre-drill it. Might save you some battery. I'll probably run out of battery on this one. Hey, what? These things dry have a man amount of splinters. So it'd be good to, what do I want to say? It'd be good to sand it. I might sand it later. Let's see, well this, I'm going to use this as like a holding it. Oh. Well, that's a smaller post. Small post, put the smaller end. Do we cut it good? We cut it a hair. A hair big, but that worked out for us because we could squeeze it in there. This one's a little bit wider than this almost. I mean, you could take the time and cut it bigger and, you know, put a notch in around it, but man, that's just, that's a little much for me. Maybe if I was doing it for like a job or a sale, which I'm looking at it, you could, if you put 2x10s here, use 2x10s, you could put 4x4s in each, or you could, actually I would 4x4 it, or 6x6, a heavy duty frame on the bottom. You could bolt all this together and sell it. You would just, what I'd do is I'd take another log, I'd run it across the top all the way around, and then a couple skeletonized, like a roof. That'd be pretty sick. I mean, it'd be expensive. You'd have to sell it for $1,500 to $2,000 almost, probably. If you sanded it, maybe $2,500. Because you got, it take a little bit of time. If I had a shop, it'd be easier, but, and then you maybe want to use the next size up post. This one here, and then this is the next size down. This is the lowest size you can get, but when we run that in, trying to level it, you kind of, you can't really, you can and can't. You got to eyeball level. You got to kind of look and go, because they taper. If you put a level on it, you know. But I am not too bad on that. I'm gonna run this in real quick. Run it in, flush it. I may end up putting 2 just to keep it from spinning around in circles. Which I don't think we'll have too much of a problem. Also, you can kind of go. I mean, that feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. All right, that's flushed. All right, that is it there. I'll throw the other one on and then I'll bring you back. We'll take a look. But I do like it. Kind of walk up, you can see the junk pile. Go, oh, look at that junk pile. And you can look at the goaty goats. Grapevine this past year got freaking huge. It was as small as the other one, and then boom. till Japanese beetles try to murder it. And it's all the way to here. We may be able to put another post and it's growing onto here. I don't know. I'm still kind of leaning towards a covered one. I think that'd be pretty sick. Little metal roof, probably brown metal roof. I hate the shiny. The shiny's kind of annoying. Or blue, dark blue. I think that'd be pretty neat. This is definitely high enough. I mean, it's over my head. And then when you peak it, there'll be a nice big peak in there. We could maybe use these logs. Just get another one run across. I don't know, it'd be expensive shit with the logs, but I don't know. It feels pretty good. I'm also tempted to get the mini axe and kind of dig around a little bit on each side and make like a koi pond or a pond, but the water does run through here, so. Now guys, let me get the other piece on. I tend to get carried away with the building. Just want to keep adding, but let me mark it, get the other handrail on, and we'll take a look. And believe me, having good tools makes your job go so much easier. If the mini axe auger was dug a little bit better, I would have been way doing. But the teeth are coming, and we will weld them on. We picked up a decent stick welder at a yard sale for $100. We'll get working on it too. So, catch you in a bit. Okay, we are done for now until we figure out if we want to do a roof or not. But not too bad. This post here is just a hair in. Just kind of annoying. But if we do build it, we can put a piece through here and just push it over a little. Wooden posts are, they're never going to be straight, just like the handrail. It's got a little curve to it, which I may come out later. I want to kind of sand this. It's got like a rough edge. I'm going to sand it down just a little bit. Same thing right here. Hit that, because that's going to... But I wasn't going to spend hours digging through all the posts at the farm store, so... Everybody's getting a little crazy. Goats, dog, chickens, so. Again, I do appreciate you guys for watching. It's 70 degrees out, but 3,000% humidity, so swimming through the air right now. I want to get inside. So, got everything to clean up. It came out pretty decent. I got my little structural legs. I like these. Like I said, we'll wait. You gotta wait a couple months until it kind of dries out, and then we'll stain it probably mahogany or redwood, something like that, and we'll see. Maybe we'll. I kind of do want to use these if we do frame the roof in, just to make it, I don't know, was it rustic or just beefy? So, which should only have to get, let's see, 2, 3. Maybe if we can cut one in half, or go 4, 5, 6, something like that. That's still a lot. It's over $100. And then it's 8 foot roof panel. Roof metal is 3 foot section, so 9. We can hang 6 inches over each side. Again, get an 8 foot piece. We can cut it in half. So technically 3 pieces. All right, let me go before I murder these goats, because as soon as they see a bag, they go crazy. And keep on watching, keep on liking, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Probably dump trailer. I have the dump trailer showed up. It's in a million pieces, so I'll probably do an assembly video, and then we'll do a modification video to make it an electric dump. Catch you guys later. Stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. And winter is coming.